Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for us to play some Where's My Face Cam? There it is. It's time for us to play some MLB The Show White Sox franchise. So I read the comments, and y'all are absolutely right. We are taking this year number 2 a little bit too slow, considering we're still not very good. We're only a month into it. I think we've done like three episodes this year, so we do need to speed it up quite a bit. So in this episode, we gotta get through it a little bit. I hope that by the time this episode ends, we have traded for another pitcher to add to our rotation. I also want to bring up Drew Thorpe relatively soon. He has a 5 ERA now. Noah Schultz is doing great stuff, but it's time at 24 years old. It's time for him to hit the majors and see what he's about. Jake Woodford is playing down, even though he's not too bad this year with a 3.82 ERA. I just think it's time for us to usher in some of the people that we care about, and that's going to be Drew Thorpe, who should be a part of this rotation for the foreseeable future. Okay. I don't know when that's happening, but it will be happening. Oh, my God. Did we just – hold on. Did we just shut a team out in 2020? Okay, then they shut us out. All right, we're back to our scouting. All right, so the one thing I've learned from scouting so far is that Pedro – Pedro is our number 1 player, and I pray that he does not get drafted first overall. I think he has all the tools possible other than him being 22 years old. He's really good. He's going to start off as about a low 70s. He's going to have the potential of 91 to 96. Now, I'm still searching to see if somebody takes that over, but as of right now, he's our number 1 guy. I'm not going to scout any closers for the first or second overall pick. Like, come on, cut it out. So far, no other prospect has really stuck out other than that one guy. So this might be a bad draft class, or I'm doing a very bad job of getting my scouting done. But either way, I'm going to change this up a little bit here and make it so a lot of people in the last episode saying, Kenny, why neglect catcher? Your catcher sucks. And I feel that I just got a soft spot, I guess, for our guy Caro. But you're absolutely right. He's not very good right now, at least. He's not very good right now. But, like, eventually, I mean, in his 3 at-bats, he was great before his injury. He's only 22. He's got B potential. He could be really good one day. One day, maybe not. I don't know. This depth chart tells us everything we need to know, right? See, he's going to be a 71 next year, 74, 77, 79, so maybe he's not that great. But I also don't know how uniform or, what's the word I'm looking for? How real these are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to tell me Costa Montgomery's going to be an 80 next season? He's going to jump up that much when he's playing down this much right now? I don't know. So I don't know how much of this to really believe. But it do say Miguel Navarro going to be in that 80 overall club. Then 84, then he's going to be like an 88 if everything goes perfectly. So that's cool to see. That pitching, Noah Schultz and Drew Thorpe going to be our guys. Look at them forever and forever. But right now we need some people. All right, so that's enough of that. Let's get back to some simulating. Because I'm kind of waiting. Ooh. No, we're actually good here. But look, it's Jake Woodford, the man. It's just good. Or it was Jake Woodford. He went 6 1/3, 5 strikeouts, and then now it's Jordan Hicks out here trying to close things out. And let's see if he does. Maybe he does, maybe he didn't. We did end up losing. And we're going to try to jump into some games, man, because even though we aren't very good this season, I still want to help our players when we can. And now we're going against a division rival in the Guards. And are we at home with it? We are at home. It's a man on first, 1 out. I wanted to switch our batting. Yeah, let's switch our batting to the actual bat. I think that could help. We lost that game, by the way. It's not really important to you. So we got offered this trade, Jordan Hicks for Yanni Hernandez, who, again, I don't really want on the team, but I do need an excuse to bring up Drew Thorpe, and the Jordan Hicks experiment has not worked out well. He's 31 innings in. He's got a 7 ERA. I might just do the trade. Or maybe there's a better trade out there, I guess. We're going to say no to this one, but we're going to definitely test the waters on Jordan Hicks because he's been really bad. We're down by 1. Let's go, Glaber. Like, our pitching hasn't been bad. We actually have the 4th best ERA in baseball. What? It's really the hitting. So I'm making a trade. 100% I'm making a trade. That ball was right down the middle. I was afraid to do it. Was it smart? Was it not? I don't know. I probably should have tested it. Glaber does it. Bases loaded for Luis Robert. As many people that told me it was Luis Robert, I got the same amount of people. That was 98, and I didn't see it. I had the same amount of people saying Kenny is Robert again. So I don't know what to tell you. It's some Lou Bob. Oh my God, that slurve is down the middle, Kenny. Whoa! 0-2 count, man. That's a grand slam pitch. and I yanked the PCI, and I was late on it. But I didn't expect it to sit right there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Good eye. Good eye. Wow. What a missed opportunity, man. What a miss. All right, on to the next. On to the next. Please just go foul. Go completely foul. We stay alive, baby. We stay alive. Griffin Jax. I think his name should be Jax Griffin. There it is. There it is. And is that who I think it is in center? I don't think that's who I think it is. So I'm testing that arm. Yep. Yep, Luis. Yes, Luis. And that's definitely not who I thought it was out there. Tell you, man, we changed that hidden PCI. Oh my God. That's gonna get him get that out. We changed that hidden PCI, and I feel like I'm just better. I feel like I'm better. Bro, there's really a baseball player that is 5'7", 140. Like, me and bro's like physical attributes are almost identical, which tells me that I had a chance to make it. I had a real chance to make it, and I didn't. Tough scene. All right, Mr. Wisdom, put it on the moon and we get a win. Put it on the moon, we get a win. That's not a pitch to put on the moon. That was in the earth actually. That pitch was actually in the earth, and we swung at it. He keeps throwing that slurve down the middle, and I don't see it, and I miss the pitch every time. It's happened twice now. Forgot Paul Goldschmidt was on this team, but we got an opportunity to win this game. I will not be pitching those last 2 innings. Continue simulating, and we still have the lead. Jonathan Loizaga, you got a chance to do the thing. Jonathan Loizaga, 1 out away, and Jonathan Loizaga. I'll jump in. We need 1 out. We need 1 out. Carlos Correa's up to bat. Good eye. Good eye. Fastball inside. Low and inside. Got a perfect eye, huh? We definitely need to throw a strike right here. So we throw him one of these. And he swung at that. If he just stays patient, it's 3-0 count. And I got nowhere to put him. But he wanted to be thirsty. Oh, and now he's... Oh, man. Okay. Loizaga, this is a big pitch right here, baby. Big pitch. Got him swinging. Carlos Correa, sit your ass down, buddy. And we about to win this game, I would hope. Caleb Ferguson, don't sell it. And he didn't. What a win, man. What a win. Gleyber Torres, 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Tyler Locklear got 2 for 4 as well. We got a bunch of hits in that one, 11 to be exact, and most of those came from those 4 batters. We love it. Okay, Daryl have opportunity to be a really, really good contact hitter. Fielding is on point. Not as fast as I would want him to be. But he's 21 years old, good discipline to start off with. Not that bad of a player. His potential is not very high, but if we need a guy that can come in right now, we kind of did that last year with Lee Wong, so maybe he's not a guy we target. But if he's there late in the draft, then maybe. And then this guy, I just wanted to scout him because his last name was, not him. This other guy's last name is Portillo, and that's the name of our manager. So I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if we had a Portillo as a manager and a Portillo on a team? Potentially could be a decent power bat, but that's kind of all he really got as a first baseman. And then this guy, I want to scout a little bit more, so we'll keep him here. The rest of these dudes will switch out. I'm at a loss right now because part of me wants to go out there and trade for pitching. And then part of me is like, Kenny, the stats say the pitching is not that bad. If we take a look at our rotation right now, Walker Buehler's got a 3.48. I'm okay with that, I guess. You know, Michael Kopech, who we've only had started 3 games so far, is phenomenal through the first 3 games that we've had him started. He might transition back to a full-time starter. Garrett Crochet having a better season than last, I'll tell you that much. And then Nick Nastarini, I've actually watched this man pitch in real life. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Having a really good sophomore year. And then Jake Woodford, oh, he's down now. Okay. So I want to trade for a pitcher that can be like a real ace. You know what I'm saying? Like Walker Buehler came in, but let's be real. We didn't really sign Walker Buehler to think that he was going to be our ace in the foreseeable future. We just needed some people right now. Jordan Hicks is on the market. People have offered me multiple trades. I might just throw him in a trade. But then also, I look at the stats and say, like, the hitting is the problem, too. Like, you think about it, Dominic Fletcher's having a career year right now. He's hitting 302. He's got 5 bombs so far. He only had 9 all of last year, so he's having a phenomenal year so far. Gleyber Torres has been a great signing. He's hitting almost 300 with 5 home runs. Luis Robert's hitting 252, which we'll take with 6 bombs. Vaughn is hitting 255. Like, we have some, and then home run hitter Patrick Wisdom is, you know, he's never an average guy, but he's got 10 bombs in a year already. Tyler Locklear's having a phenomenal season. His overall attributes are up and down. So I'm like, I don't know what we improve at, because I'm not going to trade for a shortstop to take Costa Montgomery just because he's having a rookie or a sophomore slump. I don't want to take Tyler Locklier's bats away because, again, he's having a good year. He's maybe not the power hitter you want at your DH position, but he's still pretty good. I mean, and then also, like, Vaughn is an all-star last year, and he could potentially do it again. He's playing up right now. And if Dominic is playing like this, we might have to tell, like, Lee Wong and company, the people down beneath that might be willing to come up soon, y'all got to wait. I'm trading Oscar Colas. I have to, bro. He's just a perennial AAA guy. What is he? What do they call it? A guy that's too good for AAA but not good enough to make the majors? It's like quadruple A player or something like that. I don't remember. But then on the other side, where's our Miguel Navarro? He's only got one bomb on the season, but look at him. He's looking great. He's looking phenomenal. Mikey looking phenomenal down there. I'm just looking for attributes. When we get to the minors, I don't really care about the statistics. Are you playing up? Are you playing down? These dudes we drafted late in the rounds, and they all look great. These guys are like fodder to me, because I don't think either of these guys are ever making it to the majors. They're just too far away from it. So, like, some team is going to be interested in their top 100 prospect, even if I know the top 100 prospect is probably not built to do anything. Like this guy, come on, he's 30s across the board. Like, if I do a ready player with him and then Jordan Hicks, and let's be real, this episode might be longer because I'm just having some fun out here, okay? The Orioles are offering me a guy, not too good. There is some pitching. Yeah, so it's not actually as good as I thought. Cal Manzardo is a good player to potentially have. They wouldn't really trade him, so I feel like that's not the move. It's not no interdivision stuff. What if I also threw in, like, this Jake fella? I just feel like at 26 years old, we're going to lose him to the Rule 5 draft because he's just not good enough to get called up to the majors anytime soon. So I might just have to throw him in a potential trade too, try to consolidate some of our prospects, you know what I'm saying? You just got a lot of pitching prospects, but not a lot of pitching opportunities for those prospects. But these trades are awful. Okay, nobody really wants the 46 overall player, even if his overall or potential is really high. Let's continue to simulate, and we'll make those decisions as they come. 1-run lead, a 1-run game, we lose that. That's completely okay. Back to our scouting department. Maxwell Ramirez, 18 years old, solidest potential. A guy that if he's there back in the draft, I'll do it. I mean, our scouting wants to put him 6 on our big board, which is interesting. I don't know if I see 6 in these stats, but that's really contingent on what his real potential is. This guy looks awful. Why did we scout him? Oh, because he had a high upside on his potential. I'm actually going to keep him there. He had high upside on his potential, and it's kind of what I'm looking for. But now the reason I was looking for that is I'm like, okay, if we draft him and we get him in the 5th round, but he's not good, but he's got high potential, maybe we could throw him in another trade. Well, we just found out is that don't work. That don't even work. So I need to change up my strategy a little bit. I just don't know if this is going to be a good draft class, which is unfortunate. Like, we might really just be drafting for one good player, which would suck. That would be awful, but it's a possibility. I mean, every draft class is not going to have, oh, we won that game. Hey, and Edgar Carroll's back. Whoa, Lewis. That's too good to be true, ain't it? His base overall is a 78 or higher? That's gotta be wrong. He's got pending medical exam. That's gotta be wrong, right? This dude looks incredible. Now, his potential's not gonna be high. All right, Lewis Owen. Okay, I will keep that in the back of mind, my brother. If you're there late in the round, I'm here for it. We have the potential to finish this month really strong, by the way. We got to go to AZ and not get swept. There we go. We didn't get swept. Michael Kopech is really a starter again. I love that for his career arc. Bases loaded, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. This is an opportunity for us. Our hitting needs help, bro. Our pitching is holding up. Our hitting needs help desperately. All right, Mr. Locklear. I'm just testing. I'm just testing to see if there's anything here, and it's not. There's not. Here we go. 1 for 3. He's got a 99 to 100 sinker, a cutter, and a fastball that can hit 99 too. Jose Alvarado, and not the Hooper. Oh, my God. I'm early on it. Tough. We square that. That's actually a home run and the game is over. Like, I honestly do believe that. We square that. That is a home run and the game is over. Well, Nick Castellanos hit 2 home runs, so somebody must have died today. So that's the only way Nick Castellanos hitting 2 bombs in a game. We're going to end the month with a record of 24-35. We are no longer the worst team in the division. And I say that's an absolute win, y'all. Absolute win. I think it is time for us to call up Drew Thorpe and we move on from Jordan Hicks. I keep checking this trade market and nothing has changed. I would love to, but it just doesn't make sense. I want to so bad. It just doesn't make sense. Chaz McCormick is playing down right now. He's only hitting 200 on the year. I would love to, but it doesn't make sense, man. The Wyatt Langford trade would do us numbers. I don't know if we care about the closer that much. What is the value? Jordan Hicks, and that's it. Wow. So you're trying to tell me I trade Jordan Hicks, a player I don't want anyway, and I get one of the best closers in baseball? Now he's got to go to arbitration. That is a trade we are willing to do. That is a trade we are willing to do. Now I'm gonna make sure that there's no other trades out there to do, but we might be trading for one of the best closers in baseball right now. We're not even close. Well, I guess we are close. But there are 3 teams technically worse than us this year in our own conference, baby. We're here. I'm taking all of these teams. The Diamondbacks, I'm talking about Zach Gallen. If y'all are gonna be bad, we gonna try to steal pieces. I'm writing down every team that's bad. And best believe I am looking at their rosters and we are figuring out we are 100% making some trades, maybe multiple in this episode, because I'm trying to set myself up for next year to be the really competitive year, not even the playoff year, because I can't really control that, but the really competitive year nonetheless. And I think if we try to trade for some people right now, that would maybe do that. I'm actually gonna add the Angels and I guess the Yankees to this too. We did take like 4 people from the Yankees this offseason, so kind of makes sense that they would be struggling. But here we go. That guy, one of our top prospects, is hitting 114 this month. Then we got May, who was sent down, hitting 116. Also, he was struggling there. And then Wes Kath. See, there's so many prospects that I'm interested in that I just don't know if we're going to have an opportunity for them to ever get some real burn. Because Wes Kath, 22 years old. Oh, he's only 22. We're fine. He has time to potentially make it to the majors, actually. I thought he was older than that. But Brian Ramos, also a guy that in real life I can't wait to see come up to the thing, but he's killing it in AAA. Let's go see what the Nationals are up to. The Nationals have Shane Bieber, who they just signed, and he's playing phenomenal. But he's under contract for 6 more years, and that contract gets up to $35 million annually at the end of it when he'll be 35 years old. He can't be traded until June anyway. Okay. Lance Thomas was a guy that was on the trade market. He's having a bad year, but he's fractured his arm, so he's no longer available. Mackenzie Gore struggling to put together a package there because he's so valuable. CJ Abrams is really good in real life and game. I don't know if that's really transferred much. They got Dylan Cruz down there. Obviously, he's not on the market, but he is playing in the majors right now, which is kind of cool. All right, they got nothing we really want. Next, let's go look at the team that made it to the World Series 2 years ago at this point, and that is the Arizona Backs. We got free agent Zach Gallen. I don't know where his mind is at. Is he a dude that wants to test free agency? Can we wait until the offseason to pick him up? They want a lot for him. A lot. Let's see what a hypothetical trade that they build up. Luis Robert and Colson Montgomery. Okay, well, you can go back to the drawing board. We're not you're barking up the wrong tree, buddy. Ketel Marte is out with a torn ACL. Tough. Perdomo's looking really good. All right, I didn't realize he was up to an 83, but that's kind of it. Gurriel, good season, 7 bombs so far, but nothing that's really interesting to us. So we move on to the Rockies, who also don't really have much, but Nolan Jones, who is a valuable player. They will want Miguel Navarro in that trade. As we know, Miguel Navarro is not available. They want Miguel Navarro and Colson Montgomery in a Nolan Jones trade, so that's kind of dead. Cal Quantrill, 4 ERA this year. There's a reason why these teams are bad. They don't really have good players. Next, we have the Cubs. Let's see what the Cubbies are up to. I think we looked at them last episode, but I completely forgot. Justin Steele is probably not available. He's got a 3 ERA, but he's looking great. A left-handed arm that we could potentially have. Let's see what y'all would want for him. We got nothing on our roster that interests you. Got you. Seiya Suzuki. See ya later. Can we potentially see something there? Andrew Vaughn, not a player. I mean, he's a player that's not safe. I won't act like Andrew Vaughn is like this GOAT caliber player. He's definitely not. But not in that trade. They have, of course, Ellie De La Cruz. They got Hunter Green, who's pitching a 4 ERA right now. They would want a lot to get rid of him. That makes sense. Where's our guy Spencer Steer? Spencer Steer in real life is killing the ball.'s on my fantasy team. Wow, it wouldn't take a lot. Now, it would take Brian Ramos, a guy that we just said we can't wait to call up. That's kind of interesting to me. That is kind of interesting to me. Now, he's 27. I don't know how much better he's going to get, but that's kind of interesting. Back of mind, okay, let's see what else. We got the Rays. Let's go talk to the Rays now. The Rays are a team that won't have a bunch of great players, but they all do what they could do. Josh Lowe, what are you hitting this year? Okay, 237, 5 bombs. I didn't realize his bat wasn't as good. Who am I? Am I thinking about the other Lowe guy? Randy Arozarena, playing down all over the board. He's hitting 230 on the season, and he's 30 years old. Is he going to be easy to trade for? Maybe. Savala and Kai Bush would be the guys. Okay. This is interesting to me. Homeboy, dead red, night player, breaking ball hitter, unfazed, situational hitter, bad ball hitter, and table setter. It would cost us Jacob Gonzalez, who is a good young prospect for us. Trust. Like, I don't want to trade him away, but in a potential trade, I guess I'd be willing to. And then Corey Lee, a guy that's 26 years old and won't ever play for us, really. And then that basically means that Tyler Locklear loses his spot in the lineup, and he's not having a bad year whatsoever. But this bat is just better. All right, I don't want to make that trade just yet because we got to see what else is going on. Scrooble is not tradable. The rest of these guys, not really looking good either. Red Sox. This is so insane to me. Where David Bednar is able to be traded for. I know he's not having a good year. I mean, we're talking about a closer who has 2 blown saves and only 3 saves. But we're buying so low. Oscar Colas plus one other player. Like the worst pitcher in our system. David Bednar. Welcome to the White Sox, man. Give me the notification. Because that's a big trade in the association. Oh, it's not going to give me a notification? It won't give me a notification. But that's a huge trade, man. That is a huge, huge trade. I mean, Caleb Ferguson was our closer. He's got 5 blown saves to 12 in his 15 or 17. You know what I'm trying to say. Golly, we're talking and stuff. But he just hasn't been very good, so now he doesn't have to worry about that pressure. Next thing is trading Jordan Hicks for a bat, maybe. Maybe, and then that's how we call up our younger guy in Drew Thorpe. Actually, let's call him up right now. Let him know that he's made it to the show. And then we put him in the rotation. He will be pitching one of these next couple games. Jordan Hicks, you're out. Drew Thorpe, you are in. And you know what, Drew? We're actually going to play your game. I know we're late in the episode to begin gameplay, but hell, I'm here for it. We actually got a lot of people in our bullpen right now, but we need to find that bat. Cannot believe we just traded for a 90 overall player, or basically 90 overall player, but he was there, he was available, and I had to do it. He was so cheap that even if we lose him in free agency or in arbitration or whatever, however the hell that works, we gave up Oscar Colas, a player that we've been trying to get rid of anyway. So I think that's an absolute. Corey Lee, Brooks Baldwin, James Beard for Isaac Paredes. I think this is a no-brainer as well. He's also going to hit arbitration this year. We're going to call it into the league office. Boom. We just made 2 huge trades to set ourselves up for greatness. So what do we do with it? So right now, they got Benny as the I also didn't trade Jordan Hicks, which is the whole reason we went into that. I just remember we didn't trade Jordan Hicks. I'm gonna trade Jordan Hicks for some. Let's get our prospect pool back up, okay? Jordan, I'm sorry, it just didn't work out, man. It just didn't work out. You're just not for us. There's gonna be a team out there that's interested and might give us a prospect worth thinking about. Like the Red Sox might give us Antonio Anderson, who's 19 years old and okay at least. I just sent him to the Mariners. Like, look who they're starting. Yeah. We send him to the Mariners. I don't even care if we get back. He can actually go to the Mariners and get another starting job. We actually just want a young prospect that plays the outfield that's not injured, okay? Alberto Rodriguez, can we just do a 1-for-1? We think we should be getting more value. That's how low of a value Jordan Hicks is, that we asking for a 67 overall player. They're like, all right, what about Gonzalez here? Okay, you actually might want to give us a little bit more. Hold on. Can we snag okay, yeah, just 1-for-1 deal. There you go. It was an experiment worth trying, but now it's done. So what I'm thinking as far as our rotation goes, right? Not rotation, our lineup goes. Benny still plays, but we take Jake. Jake is having a solid season, especially versus righties, but I see him more of a pinch hit bat. He's got 3 homers. One of them was a pinch hit home run we hit with him. I don't think he's an everyday starter or a starter versus righties, because I want to put Benny out in left field, right? I want to put Paredes as a first baseman because he can play that, and let Vaughn be our DH because his fielding is awful. And so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Jake, I'm sorry, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. But it also means that Tyler Locklear is no longer an everyday player, which sucks. But I think it sets us up pretty well. So let me fix this this lineup, because a lot of y'all saying bring Dominic Fletcher later in the lineup. I feel that, but he's having such a good year hitting in the second spot. I just don't want to change that right now. But I will. It makes it doesn't make enough sense. It makes sense to let Glaber be the number 2 hitter, Luis Robert be number 3, Vaughn, Paredes, Patrick Wisdom, and let these other guys sit down here. And then versus lefties, it should be easier too. Cool. That's our lineup right now, man. And then our rotation looks good as well. Are we ready? Oh, we need to bring up Michael Kopech, right? Jake, you're gonna be a long relief pitcher, and everything else makes sense to me. I think everything else makes sense. Drew Thorpe's first pitching opportunity is against the Tigers. Kenta Maeda is gonna be on the bump too. Valid for the Knights. We don't really care about that. And I think Bettner just got his very first save. He sure did, as a White Sox. Gave up a hit, but struck out 2 to close it. And then now we got this game. I'm going to go eat my lunch, and then it is time for us to play the premiere of Drew Thorpe. Clothing change and everything, but yeah, the show must go on. So one thing I just realized is that Michael Kopech still classifies as a relief pitcher. So we're going to go ahead and make him a starter so they can stop messing with our stuff. So that's cool. Oh, 86 overall Michael Kopech. Okay. We found our ace. He's an 86. That's so fake. I take it. He's having a phenomenal year. He keeps that up. He's going to be in Cy Young running. Now it's going to be later than some of the other people that are in the Cy Young conversation, but whatever. Let's play this first game of Drew Thorpe, the first game or second or third game of Isaac Paredes. I think that's how you pronounce it. We're going to find out. We're at home with it. Pitch clock, of course, on as always, and let's go do it. The first official start of Drew Thorpe's career. And it's going against Kenta Maeda, who's having a good season, 279. Is a team we've played against already in this series, but I can't control where and when you have your first start, right? Look at that. It says he has a 5.23 ERA in AAA. He's like, hey, we're not good. So even though you're struggling against worse players, welcome to the majors. Welcome to the show. 96 is his jersey number. Is that good? I don't know. I don't know how baseball jersey numbers work. I personally wore the number 27 back when I played baseball. This lineup sucks, by the way, so he has a chance to throw a gem. This lineup is bad. Now, they got a couple hitters that can lift it out of the park for sure, but he has an opportunity to pitch a really, really good game to put the league on notice. The fantasy baseball owners pick him up out of the waiver pool because he just looks unstoppable in his very first appearance in the majors. 2-2 count. And Benintendi should be able to make that play. 2 up, 2 down so far. Parker Meadows. Did Austin Meadows used to play for this team? Are they related? I don't know. Kerry Carpenter. Good contact. But guess what? Coastal Montgomery take care of business. It's just like that. It's 3 up, 3 down. I forgot Paredes was at first. I was like, what the heck? Who is that? That's who it is. All right, let's go hit, boys. Let's go hit. So Kenta Maeda has not a lot of crazy speed, but he has a crazy repertoire where it could be a fastball, it could be something other than that. He's got a good pitch mix is the word I'm trying to say. 3-2 count for Benny. And leadoff walk. Thank you, Benny. Next, we have Gleyber Torres, 2-1 count. Just looking for that pitch. He's hitting 322 on the season. That is such a meatball. It was 86, and it was confused looking. It was confusing. But Gleyber's having such a good season so far. What a great pickup. I saw nothing but great things about it when we did it just early. And yes, it's not enough. He's 7th in the AL with a 2.8 WAR. Y'all in the comment section saying WAR is that thing we should be cared about. That's the Gleyber Torres. Yeah, we got some hitters. I think this is a real looking lineup. Now, not a World Series winning lineup, but it looks like a real lineup opposed to where we started. Because that first year, we almost set the record for most losses in a season. Yeah, I might struggle here because I'm not used to the pitches being 74 miles per hour sometimes. Like I'm late on 82. Okay, all right. Well, y'all know, you've been watching that series. You know I struggle the first 2 innings, and then we really get it going. It's going to take some time. Or not. Decent PCI. Good timing. you know, baseball is baseball. Let's go, Vaughn. Keep the inning alive. There we go. That felt like a really good piece of contact. And it might be down. It's not. Okay. But the last 2 swings felt pretty good. We'll take that. We take that. All right, Torkelson. Somebody said in the comment section that I don't throw anything high in the zone. All of the time y'all see me pitch, whew, it's like low and away, low and inside. I very rarely throw high in the zone. And that's by design. I'd rather be a ground ball pitching staff or a pitching rotation to give you something to lift, especially this team. Like, this team doesn't hit for average. They hit for power. I think they said 11th in slugging in the majors. Like, they have some home run hitters. Like, Torkelson only has 6 right now, but we know he's got some decent power rate at 76 is what it says. So long at bat, Torkelson. He is fighting. That's the pitch that's going to sit him down. Woo! I thought he was going for it. All right, we're going to give him a fastball low and inside. Sit down. Bro, he is really fighting off everything. Circle change. Here it is. That's through. And, like, literally, it's through as a base hit. All right. The no-no is done. The perfect inning or perfect game is over. That's all right. Double play ball. Coulson to Glaber to Paredes. A 5-2. I'm sorry, 6-4-3 double play. I don't know the numbers. I was going to guess my ass off and wait for y'all to tell me I'm wrong. But there it is. Okay. And just like that, we're out of the inning. We're out of the inning, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully. It's still drifting. And it's out. Yan Gomes at the net. All right. First time we get to see Paredes. Paredes is how they pronounce it. That's how we'll be pronouncing it for the rest of the series. Paredes. I got you. I remember that. 2-1 count. Kenta Maeda. Does he pitch here in real life? I don't remember. And I'm late. And I let it jam me up. But at a late to be practically at the warning track, we know Paredes got that power. Don't like how slow his windup is. I fouled that off. We still alive. Whew, we still alive. All right. I'd rather be slightly early than slightly late against Kenta Maeda, I think. And we should stay alive. We stay alive, baby. 29 pitches so far for him. We like that. Get that pitch count high, just like they doing to us on the other side. And you did not see that. Are they booing him? Okay. Well, they're booing me because I was the one that made him look foolish. All right, here is our guy, Dominic Fletcher. And we strike out twice. I didn't realize he had 2 strikes, or I would have been way more protected. But that's baseball. Oh, lead off base hit. Okay. Lamont Wade Jr., former Giant. Woo! Is that his first strikeout of his career? Yes, it is. First Major League strikeout. First of many, I hope. He don't got no crazy stuff, though. He's not he doesn't have a lot of speed and don't got crazy stuff, so maybe he's not going to be a high strikeout pitcher, but I'm going to say it. It's crazy how Javi Baez is now the 9th hitter in the lineup. I remember Javi was like on top of the world. Like, yes, I remember those times. I remember those times very, very vividly. And now he's just there collecting a paycheck to hit 9th and have a decent glove. And is that striking out the side? Woo! Hey, it's his first career start, by the way. First career start. They're chanting, "Let's go White Sox." Real life White Sox players ain't heard that in a very long time. Look how many butts are in the seat right now. And I'm over it. Look how many butts are in the seat and guaranteed rate, man. We got real fans in Chicago. And it's because we're a fun team. We're a young, fun team. And eventually we'll be able to say we're a good team. Eventually. I'm the bad one. I'm the bad one. Oh, man. We're going to go a third of way through this game without a run? I don't like that. But Benny's got us. He's going to start the rally. Two out rally. That's right to him. He strikes out 4 straight batters. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I guess he still can. If he strikes out 4 straight batters, then we're going to give him a Gatorade shower in the middle of the game. Strike 3? The ump with us, man. The ump is with us, baby. I love that ump. I love that ump. Make our rook look like the greatest. That's a 91 mile per hour fastball, by the way. He's got no pop, no juice in that arm. But hell, he's placing them perfectly. Remember, he had a 5 ERA in the minors. 5 straight strikeouts for Drew Thorpe. What is the record for most strikeouts in a row? It's definitely over 5. But Lord knows I'm trying to get it now. Little old stash. The last time we had a young pitcher with a stash, he ended up finishing runner-up for Cy Young and then traded a year later. Yeah, here we go. 2-2 count to Spencer Torkelson. Inside pitch. Oh, that's a base hit. Good sounding hit. Good sounding hit, Spencer. Sit him down. Sit him down, man. Wow. Wow. Okay, okay, Glaber. Last time, Glaber made some really good contact. We are being no-hit right now. It's only through 3. Only through 3. Only through 3. Only through 3 in the third. Only through 3 in the third. It's just so different to have a pitcher that's not throwing 95. He can't. None of his pitches hit 95. Are we being serious right now? This is just different. Look at it. Look. Bro, Kenta Maeda is the greatest pitcher of all time. Behind Drew Thorpe, of course. All right, Vaughn. Come on, Vaughn. We need some type of fireworks here in Chicago. I'm just thinking about how bad we look in this episode. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Remember the first episode, we put up 10 with that weak roster. So I know I can do it. I just can't. I mean, I'm not doing it now. I can do it. I'm just not doing it. Kenta Maeda has a no-hitter through 4. It's too early to start telling people not to talk about it. But, God. Next inning, we score. Lock it in. Next inning, not only do we get a hit, we score next inning. 2-2 count to Gary Sanchez. He strikes out swinging. That's strikeout number 7, I want to say. Number 7. He is dealing. And I need to see what his energy is at right now. He's got enough to go through 2 more innings if necessary. He's got enough to go through 2 more innings if necessary. I gotta check it, bro. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Okay. These boys, we saw what their batting averages were, right? These are not. Oh, Glaber. No. These are not. This is not a team that's getting on base a ton. You know. So it's actually the perfect way to start your MLB career. Or maybe the worst, because now you're thinking that all the talent is like this, when reality is just Detroit. In reality, it's just Detroit. And we're out of the inning, out of the 5th. All right, 0-0 game. 2 great pitchers going head-to-head. I think part of it is waiting for our pitch. That's a huge part of it. Waiting for our pitch and finding that pitch, locating it, and hitting it. There's the first hit of the game. You see what I mean? Finding the pitch, locating the pitch, hitting it. Boom. First game with Isaac Paredes. We get a base hit. Patrick Wisdom is here. Got some good power. We can do it. St. Louis, Texas, Chicago, and Chicago. I didn't realize that. I thought, low-key, I didn't know he played for more teams than just the Cubbies. As you know how much I be watching baseball for real. 3-1 count. Hey, if Kenta Maeda want to get himself out of this game, I'm cool with it, baby. Keep throwing balls. Keep throwing balls. 3-1 strike. 3-1 count. And they walked me. Now we got Dominic Fletcher, who's turned into an everyday player, and he's phenomenal. 286 on the year. He's got a runner in scoring position. And he's going to score that runner. I hope. Oh, my God. And he's safe. Told you we was going to score this inning. Told you he was going to score this inning. Dominic Fletcher's the greatest White Sox since Paulie Konorko, baby. And we going to keep it alive. Oh, that was so late. I was better off just taking that pitch even though it was in. That could have been bad. 2-1 count, though. Yan Gomes grounded out last time. Not this time. That's not the pitch we want to see. Yup, Kenta. Yup, Kenta. I see that energy going down and that confidence. You don't trust yourself to get out of this jam, do you? You don't. Dang it, he got out the jam. Well, maybe. I'm early on it. Good PCI placement, just early. All right, Colson. Need it, man. 178 on the year. It's nasty, brother. Nasty. And it's just getting lower. That's a good pitch. Well, we did score. I told y'all we would, and we definitely did that. We need to stick to our guns, though, because the reason we scored the inning is because we were patient through the first 3 batters. Then after that, with Yan Gomes and then Colson Montgomery, we basically first pitch swinging again. Not what we should be doing. I just need to stay to my guns and say, hey, we are a patient lineup, and we're going to wait for the pitch. This man's about to have a 10 strikeout outing. He's going to have a 10 strikeout outing. Like, I don't even want to pull him. I don't even want to pull him. What is the energy at? Yeah, we're going to have to soon. I don't know how many pitches he's even at this moment. But we're going to have to. He's at 94 pitches. This is his last inning. Let's get some people warmed up. This is last inning. We're not letting him go over 100 pitches in his first career start. But whoa, what a debut. What a debut. I would love for him to get through this inning fast so we don't have to keep wasting pitches for you. And one more batter. We need a little bit more time for our bullpen to warm up, but it's about that time. It's about that time. Can I do a mound visit? How do I do that? Yeah, mound visit. Let's buy some time. Let's buy some time. Buy some time. Cool. Both of the people who are warming up are near completion as far as how ready they are, but we're out of the inning. Double play ball. We got to turn it fast. He's safe. Ooh, we didn't turn it fast enough. I have to get him out of there. I have to get him out of there. Yeah. 100 plus pitches. And Spencer is 2 for 2 against him. We need to give him a different look so we can get out of this inning. That's a ball. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Shout out to our guy Drew Thorpe. He gave us a really good outing, man. 5 2/3, 0 runs given up, and I think 9 strikeouts, 10 strikeouts maybe. I don't know where he finished that, but really good outing for the pitcher, who again had a 5 ERA in the minors this year. He had a 5 ERA in the minors. He was like, hey, come to the big leagues. We're not playing for nothing. And they still got Kenta Maeda out there. We have not made him pay. He's only at 76 pitches, while again, our guy Thorpe was at 102 or 90 going into this inning. So we definitely need to be more patient. It's too late now. He's got to go for it. And that's part of it. There we go. Base hit. Base hit to start off the inning. Thank you, Benny. They got to start warming somebody up, right? Opponent bullpen. So, okay, so they got a few people. They got Chafin and they got Holton both warming up. 2 left-handed. Please bring a lefty in. I pray you bring a lefty in, because that might be the worst decision you can make. Other than pulling Kenta Maeda right now before that pitch. Glaber. Go ball. Go ball. Get off my bat, ball! I told them to pull Kenta before Glaber got here. Because Glaber's the truth. You can put it on the board, yes! 374. 10th home run of the season. Kenta Maeda, yep. You should have done it beforehand. I can't lie. I told you. I told you he should have did it before. But they don't listen to little old me. All right, Andrew Chafin. Now, he can throw a little bit of gas, but nothing too crazy. Luis Robert, come on. And I'm under it and late. A back-to-back home runs would have been kind of crazy, but not in play. Come on, Vonnie. Come on, Vonnie. Keep the inning alive. Base hit does wonders. That might be getting up, and it's enough to get through. Whoo! Mickey Mouse hits, baby. If I'm not mistaken, this Andrew Chafin guy's a cool dude. I feel like I've seen some TikToks of bro. I mean, maybe he's the worst person of all time. I guess I couldn't tell you, but the few TikToks I've seen of him, he seems like a cool dude. Good contact from Paredes, just right to the right field. I still haven't had a really good outing with Patrick Wisdom just yet. Like, every time, it's something like that. And yeah, they're at the inning, but we did do more damage. 3-0 game. The way this is going to be our fastest game yet. Like, I feel like we like both pitching staffs will take care of business, really. And as soon as I say that, they get a base hit. Tough. But yeah, for the most part, the pitching staffs are doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm gonna bring in Caleb Ferguson though. Got 2 lefties coming up. He was already getting warm and everything, so just makes sense for him to face these 2 lefties as he gives up a base hit. I dare you to test that arm. He does. That should be an out by a mile, and he is. What are they doing? Like, Luis Robert is don't got a cannon. They ain't even throw a perfect throw. They really just sold. Like, this was an opportunity for them to potentially score if they just play. Oh my God, that was the ugliest pitch of all time. If they were just a little bit more patient, they would have been able to get a 2-run zone with 1 out. It's some dangerous stuff, but instead we are out of the jam. There we go. Caleb Ferguson, you kind of lucked out by bad base running, but we out of that. Mike Bauner, he actually can throw some gas. Finally. Am I used to the slow throwing pitchers? The answer is yes, because I was late. Dang. Wow. Wow, he died at that corner. He died at that corner. Shout out to him. He died at that corner. This is the last at bat for Yan Gomes. Then we're going to yank him and put in our guy Caro for the defense. You know, we got to play offense defense, right? Going into the 8th, just want our better defensive catcher back there, better arm, just in case they try to steal. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing the game. I'm just playing the game and hoping that it's the right decision. Oh my God, Jan, did I just make some noise? My headphones fell out. Oh no. Low-key, the headphones go a long way to know like the amount of contact you hit. Does it has a chance? Felt like it had a chance, but I couldn't hear it. All right, please, Colson. We got to get you going, bro. You are the future star of this team. And base hit, base hit, base hit. Yes, we'll take it. He's the future of our team, man. We cannot afford for him to have down attributes right now. We need to have him play better and better and better as the season goes on. But we got a chance to make some noise. Two out rally, 2-1 count to Benny. And I lifted it. I'm slightly over. It's not enough. Yeah, not gonna be enough power. But this is Jonathan Loiza's inning to get the hold, and then we will bring in our very new closer in David Bettner. That is an easy ground ball and out. Now I'm thinking about it. Is Wisdom's defense better than Andrew Vaughn's? You know what I mean? Like, if Andrew Vaughn's defense is better, then we throw Vaughn at first base, Wisdom as the DH, and Paredes at his natural position of third. Got him. Oh my God, I thought that was whew. And then maybe our defense is better. I got to look to see if Wisdom's defense is better than Vaughn's. And oh, that's a ball. All right, they have not been playing that, calling that a strikeout game now, so I'm not mad at it. 2-2 count Loiza, and that's a strikeout. Sit that. Ooh, Parker Meadows. Where is the other Meadows? Because I think he actually played for the Tigers too, right? I'm gonna Google it right now. I'm Googling it. That's what we have Google for. Parker Meadows, and we sitting them down as we Googling stuff. So Parker Meadows. Wow, are they not related? 100% they gotta be. They gotta be. Yeah, they're related. I just looked at the picture of two of them next to each other. It's like, no way they're not related. And they are. They are 100% related. The Meadow brothers. Shout out to them. I guess Austin Meadows is out of the league, which kind of sucks. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the story. But it's just a name I recognize. All right, well, that's 3 up, 3 down for Bauman. But it has a chance to see Bettner get his second save as a White Sox. So that's cool. You know, yeah, we want more run support, but a save opportunity is a save opportunity. Does he have a crazy song? Nothing is playing. Literally nothing is playing. But I also did turn off music. So he could actually have a song that was playing, but I refuse to let YouTube take my money. I'm not going to get copyright claimed because of background music. You missed me with that. And that is a strikeout. We have so many strikeouts tonight. Don't matter who the pitcher was. It's Torkelson. Ooh, how do you lay off that? Good eye, Torkelson. Are you having a good year? Can't really tell right now. He's hitting 240 something. I guess you'll take that. And it's a base hit. I'm not testing. I could have dove and maybe made a play, especially with Dominic Fletcher, who's one of the better outfielders we got defensively. Nah, Coach Keith, I'm going to try to hit you again with that. Got him twice. That 12-6 be dropping off the plate, baby. 1 out away from getting a win, a crucial win against the Tigers. Yeah, they got no chance. The splitter to end the game. Splitter to end the game. Sit down. The pitching staff throws a gem. Started off with Drew Thorpe giving us 5 1/3 of shutout baseball, and then we get everybody else from the pen coming in and getting strikeouts too, and closing it out, man. What a time. What a time. 13 total strikeouts. Bettner with 3 in that 1 inning. So shout out to the guys. Shout out to the guys, man. Bettner, we gonna get that ERA down. I know you ain't like when you was over in Pittsburgh, but here in Chicago, we love you, and we gonna have you play great. So that's a really good game for us, and we win that series. Now we got Atlanta coming to town, and then the other Chicago team there too. But right now we are the 21st ranked team. Let's see the rest of the stats. We have the 19th in contact, 9th in power, 16th pitching is pretty damn good for us right now. And we'll take that. 23rd defense. Let's take a look at this defense, actually. 59, 73, 51. No, it's probably the best we can have it, honestly. Okay. Not mad at this at all. Not mad at this at all. We're going to play until the next scouting thing. Bruised arm. That's not nothing to worry about, I guess. Okay. And we did throw that Tony Salabella guy to waivers. We didn't need that many people in our bullpen, so we let him go. And he wasn't pitching for us anyway, really. Last thing is scouting. Rob Willis has good potential to be a power bat one day, especially against righties. Nothing too spectacular. This Lewis Owens dude, this just looks way too good to be true, man. And I've scouted a lot of good players. This looks too good to be true. Again, his potential's not very high. But if he's starting off that way, you know what I'm saying? We got to look at that. And then we got Jaime Alonso. Good power bat one day, maybe. Good speed. But yeah, we're gonna keep doing our scouting. I just really want to hit on like a really good pitching prospect because we haven't done that just yet. The only, I guess, I'm not gonna scout the closer. The only pitchers that we've hit on or we drafted, they weren't like the really hits. You know what I'm saying? This guy's got some good potential. Why not? So I'm looking for really mostly pitching, right? I'm looking to see which pitchers look really good. But I think that is where we end today's episode. Next episode, I guess we are going to the draft. Yeah, next episode we go to the draft and probably get through the trade deadline. If you enjoyed the episode, leave it a like. Goes a very long way, I think. I don't know. I don't look at this channel as like statistics based. I just really like having this Chicago White Sox thing. I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't for it being the White Sox, I don't think I would be still doing it. But because my team is so bad in real life and this gives it life, I'm here for it. Leave a like, subscribe, whatever.